Well, let's get after it this morning. So, starting Monday morning off here. It's nice and cool. It is no longer in the 80s. It is in the low 40s. That's quite the temperature change from when we were here last. So this week, hopefully in the next 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we can get this wrapped up. Today I'm going to finish digging out the pond dam. Crawl up here and I'll show you what's left of the pond, which is not much. So as you can see, it is empty other than one little puddle way out there in the center that I can't do anything about. So a lot of people have asked, even though I've explained it 2 or 3 times, this pond dam was classified by the state as a high hazard pond dam. It had been repaired a few years ago. There's a state road literally right there, and they didn't like the overflow system or something. I don't know the exact extent to it, but it was not going to work out good, and pretty much they were going to require the owner to take the dam out, build it back to state spec, and or eliminate the pond dam. So that's why we're going this route, because removing this whole pond dam and bringing it back up to a state inspection would just be an astronomical amount of money. So they're going to take care of planting all the wetland plants. That pond, it's going to be dry now, and it's all going to be planted in wetland plants and restored into wetland, and then this will be a ditch coming through here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the pipe out this morning, see if I can't pull the joints apart, and try to salvage some of it. Try to salvage this pipe. I think I can do that by leaving, it shouldn't be glued, I think it's got the O-ring pipe. So I'm going to try to leave that in buried and grab this end and pull the joints apart. It's not great pipe, but it would be good to salvage and use for something. Gotta do a little temporary crossing or something. Join up here pulled apart first. Shaky shake, shaky shake. There we go. Now that joint's apart. Now let's try this right here. On the downhill descent. I don't know. I think somebody might be coming off. What's it going to do? Slow and steady, I think. Oh, we got it now. Look at it. And there we go. See? You love it when a plan comes together. It didn't even hurt the pipe. Luckily, everybody was worried about the fish. There were no fish out there. Absolutely not the first one out there. There might be a couple little minnows right there. But I think the pond had been empty before. or when it busted or whatever, and it let all the fish out. Got a valve here. I don't know if it's still good or not, but we'll take it. I'm gonna leave this right here. And I think there's a joint right there. Let's see if I can pull that one piece out. Got it. Skills. Didn't even break the pipe. I'm not too worried about the other piece. It's only about 10 feet long and the end snapped off of it. So I'll probably just dig through that and go ahead and start cutting this pond dam out. That put it into perspective how deep this is now. The haul truck is hanging on the hill above me. So I'm cutting out the channel now and trying to eyeball it now. Rough it out, get some of the dirt out of the way, and I kind of lay it out, get a little closer to grade. Cutting in the front. This is what I left as the coffer dam as I drained the pond last week. So I'm trying to get this slope kind of pulled down into my new slope here and get all this cut out. See if I can just put it straight in the truck. loads and I'll have this shaped up. Alright, I just finished cutting out the last load of dirt. Set the laser up now. As you can tell, I got the channel dug down there. I need to check my elevation of the pond, and pretty much right there, that elevation, I got to be 20 inches below that with top of rock. So what I'll have to do is come back, I think it's like maybe 10 or 12 feet, might be 15 feet of like a matting in front of the rock, and then the rock will start about where my notch is. So what I'll have to do, I'll have to notch that down 20 inches below the bottom of the pond, so that when I put my rock back in there, it's flush, and get that slope graded down to the back side. It's only 60 feet wide of rock, and then up each side. So I'm gonna set the laser up and get some grades checked. I'll probably get over there with the dozer and go ahead and work on that slope, getting it trimmed out to where it needs to be, and clean up the last of the dirt, and it'll be ready to put some fabric in here before long. really start to see the depth now. I got the 250 down here in the channel, got it measured out, center line, and now I'm cutting out for where the rock's got to go. I take about 18 inches out right there, 20 inches and about 18 inches right there to notch that rock in, so that when it's put in, it's flush with the ground level. So that's what I'm going to do, come in here and start notching this out and load it out on the truck. So got the area where the rock goes cut out. I'm gonna hop on the dozer and cut that little edge down and blend it in like I did right here. And we'll get everything graded out a little bit better. Go ahead and start putting some fabric in here. There the channel is cut out. I'm gonna finish grading this side out with the dozer. I'm gonna go hop on it real quick. And we're gonna go ahead and put fabric in there before we leave today. Dump truck should be here. John can go get rock first thing in the morning. We'll start filling this bad boy with riprap. And there we have it. All the fabric put in. So it's 60 feet long and 40 something foot wide. I forgot what the fabric was, 42, 43 is what it measured up to be to get it up the slope to where it needed to be. Got it notched down. Obviously that's still high, that's got to be cut down. But we left it high just in case it rained a little bit. It wouldn't flow through there. Start bringing the rock in the morning. Quite the channel.